I honest to God hate sales. In India, there is a saying, in Hindi it goes this way, Majboori ka naam Gandhi, which means desperation has another name, which is called Gandhi. How was Gandhi created? Because of the situation that was there in India. So how did I become self-employed? I just wanted to be home and raise my kids. So for all these years, yes, you may mark me because I said it so, but this is where I stumbled, sales. It is a passion. You have to sell. You have to sell so you can let others know what you do. But the moment I think of the word sales, I'm like, don't make me do that. I don't want to do it. So when you think of the word sales, what's the representation in your mind? Everybody has something in their mind. Either some people are excited and some people are not. As a subconscious behaviorist, this is one thing I know. There are two languages. One is the language we speak with the world, through our presence, through our clothes, our gestures, our car, and that's the socio-linguistics. There's an internal conversation that's always going on too, and that is our neuro-linguistics. So the internal conversation, when it matches our external conversation, you have a sale. A sale is just a conversation. We are always selling. Either we are getting convinced or we are convincing someone else. We are selling as parents, we sell to our children. As children, we sell it to our parents. As partners, we sell our ideas to each other. And every time you convince yourself something to do or not to do, you're selling. So when you think about it that way, sales is not so bad. Sales is good. And in fact, in America, this country, anyone who has made it to the pages of history was a great salesperson, wasn't he or she? It is sales. So still, sales has that, to me, a dirty feeling. I don't want to sell. So I had to, as an NLP trainer, I had to reframe it for myself. So I started calling it, I share my soul. And the moment I say that, the conversation drops from the head into the heart. And that's what I love about it. That I am connecting with your heart from my heart. And then, even if you don't buy my product, you do not buy my service, you bought me as a friend. And that's what I love about sales, is I always get to meet strangers. And what are strangers? They are just a friend waiting to happen. That's again another definition I came up with myself. I have to keep selling myself on stuff so I can keep moving through life. So sales needs a few things. You need a seller, a person who's honest, who's credible, who's a good listener, who cares about your problems, and who can ask questions and listen. A sales needs a buyer, a person who can decide on their own, who's a decision maker and has needs, has goals, has a problem. And then there is the strategy. And the strategy has a few parts of it, and the most important part is how you build a relationship. You get into rapport with your audience, your buyer. That's the first thing. Identify the buyer's needs, listen and ask questions. And there are two types of questions you ask. You don't ask them, why do you want to buy this? Or how come you got this problem? These are the two questions you ask them. What's going on? What's your current situation? How are you handling it? And how would you like it if this problem is flipped? So, what and how questions. These are the two types of questions you ask when you're trying to sell anything. So today I have come up with a scene. I'm at a holistic health fair, and here is my booth from the Ventura Healing Center. And I have invited a person who's supposed to be shy, quiet, and miserly. That's how the person should not want to sell, should not want to buy. And if I can convince that person with a low-ticket item, then I would have achieved my goal. And if I did not sell the product, at least I hope I did buy a friend. So I have Bridget Michelle over here helping me out. So she's wandering through the holistic health fair and she stumbles help you with anything?
Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I just don't know what to do. I am stressed.
My name is Keya,
Hi.
and we have friends over here, so it would be nice if they got to see us.
Just browsing.
Okay, all right. So tell me, what are you stressed about mainly?
I have 3 projects that are due, and I just don't know where to get started.
I can understand that.
I am overwhelmed. My desk is stacked high with paperwork, and I just don't know how to prioritize and where to begin. How can you help?
There are various things that we could do. Have you ever worked with a life coach or a hypnotherapist? Okay. So what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now to solve your problem of, your projects and your?
I have a to-do list that's a mile long. I walk into work every day and I write down the night before. I have a to-do list that I leave on my desk. But that to-do list, I just keep adding. It gets adding and adding and adding additional tasks. So I need to figure out where to start, where to begin, where I can move things and just get some order into my day.
Yeah. Do you have any friend, any support system, anyone who's working with you who can help you with your?
I asked my manager, but he's never there, so I don't have anyone to talk to.
Okay. Well, I did write a book, and this is a book on 11 steps to goal getting using the principles of hypnosis, NLP, and HUNA. And you might be interested in this book. You can take a look at it. And what I like about this book is it's a step-by-step process. It takes you through the process. You do a little bit every day, and it takes you closer to your goal. And it's self-paced, so it's not like somebody is going to be hitting your head to do your stuff. But if you stay faithful to yourself and your guide, the book, then you can get your goals. And it's not just this high paper, but anything else in life that you would like, whether it's your health, relationships, finances, whatever it is. This book is laid out in that way. Would you be interested in this?
It seems, will it help me save money?
It will help you make money, and then you can, take it from there. Because first you have to make money in order to save money. So, make money. The book just costs $10. That's fine. Here's my card, and I also, you can take these bookmarks. I hope you like to read, so there are some bookmarks that you can take. And of course, you can go online, go to Amazon, and you can read the first chapter for free. It's on Amazon. Yeah, it's for free. Yeah, the first chapter is for free. And the best part is when you buy this book, you get an hour's time with me for free consultation. Yeah, so
that $10 gives you an hour with you?
Yeah, if you buy this book, because I'm not just selling you a book, I'm just gifting you with a goal accomplishment mechanism. So a book doesn't really help you with much, but if you have a person that you can talk to and confide in, then I can take you through the process too. So yeah, okay, that would be something.
Well, it sounds like a good investment.
Yes, it does. All right. So, would you like to pay with cash or check or credit card?
Credit card.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Thank you.
All right.
I look forward to setting an appointment.
Okay. And thank you so much. So thank you, everyone, and thank you very much, Bridget. So tell me, how did you feel? Being over here, did you feel pressured?
No, you had a soft approach, so I didn't feel pressured. I did need a little bit convincing in regards to, I was trying to save some money, so I wasn't easily, ready to just jump at $10. That's what it was, but it wasn't high pressure sale.
Okay. Anything that we could have done differently or done better? Any feedback from anyone over here? Yes, sir.
I'm a smart aleck, so I'll give you feedback.
Yes.
One of the things that I was curious about was that she proposed a problem and you proposed a solution as a book. And I thought what she was struggling with was with the process of the way that she deals with her life. And had you presented it as, you know, what you're really looking for is a way that you can cope with this, and this is the way that you can use this book and put yourself in a process that would solve your problem, as opposed to, here's the thing, fix it. You know, I thought that's like, you know, to me, it's like more work I gotta read and do. So it's more of a translation of what her intent was. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that does make sense, yes. Because my clients come to me with that, you know, so I don't sell them a book. I offer them a solution, but the project was to sell them a low ticket item, so. But yes.
But the low ticket item isn't, it turns into a book. You know, the prescription is the process that she lacks for organizing her life. But, you know, I think what you're struggling with is that you just can't put your hands around this whole thing. You think maybe you need a tool or a set or a process to be able to tackle this. This might prove to be the tool that you need to get to that process where you can evaluate this. Just like a road to the solution, as opposed to, you know, here's the solution. And not just because I like to listen to pitches, and I listen to pitches all the time.
So thank you. Is there anything anyone else has to give, or, you know, we